What's going on, guys? This is your boy, Billy Chuck, coming at you with episode 24. And in this episode, we dabble into the humorcore band Psychostick. Let's get it. All right, you guys, let's go. Psychostick. They're a metal band from Tempe, Arizona, and they're similar to bands such as Oakley Dokley, Necronoblicon. You guys remember fucking Green Jelly? Yeah. I mean, they're often referred to as humorcore, which I do believe the band started that term. I could be mistaken. But before we get started, I just want to say that your boy Billy Chuck used to be in a PA hardcore band called Closer to Hell, and we actually had the fucking privilege of sharing the stage with Psychostick. Now with all that said, Psychostick is Rob Kersey on lead vocals, Joshy Key on guitar and vocals, um, Alex Dondre on drums and vocals, and Matty J. Moose on bass. Now, these guys began touring nationally in July of '06, and they toured with bands such as Closer to Hell, Look What I Did, Power Glove, 3 Days Grace, Army of Anyone, Sick Puppies, A New Revolution, The X's, and Smile Empty Soul, and fucking Mushroom Head. Before they got signed to a major label, they released two initial demo tapes. First one was called Don't Bitch, It's Free, and that was released in September of 2000. And they released Die a Lot in August of '01. The first full-length album that Psychostick recorded. It was called We Couldn't Think of a Title, and they released that in 2003. This album features Psychostick's brand of metal slash hardcore mixed with humor, with some of the tracks being comedy skits or transitions to other songs like Death Burger, Indecision, which is a recurring skit throughout the album, and Good Morning. Originally self-released on May 16th of '03, this album also contains their most well-known track, Beer. You guys know that one, right? Beer is good, and stuff. Yeah, that one. But this record reached number 41 on the Billboard's Top Heat Seekers, number 4 on Top Heat Seekers West, North, Central, and number 48 on the Top Independent Albums. So, congrats. So, along comes Psychostick, right? They're a hardcore band who just can't take anything fucking serious. Not even their debut album. There is a checklist of things to do on the back of the CD. Make art, eat pizza, and beer. Do me a fucking solid, would you? Listen to the track Scrotal Torment. You won't be disappointed. They wrote another song called I Hate Doing Laundry. They wrote a song called 2 Ton Paperweight. Just do me a fucking solid. Another favor. Listen to the song 2 Ton Paperweight. Song starts with the term, "My car is a piece of shit," and proceeds to explain his feelings about his ride. I mean, we've all been there, have we not? And if I might add, Scrotal Torment, that song goes hard in the fucking paint. Prozac Milkshake is an example of the end, where these guys drift off into fucking emo land and condemn themselves nearly to suicide before putting the blame precisely where it belongs, on their mother. And then they wander off to get some fucking french fries. Who doesn't do that? The song "Why Oh Why" explores the expressive turmoil as well. It's a lovely melodic song that takes a shocking twist at the end. And these guys are the kings on the unexpected twist. Psychostick mostly, they're mostly in the hardcore metalcore vein, but this album gets 3 out of 5 stars for me. Psychostick's second album was called The Flesh Eating Roller Skate, and they released that on September 25th of 07. And the album was released as a mockery to the overly done holiday season. We've all been there. Psychostick's plan was to push this as a holiday EP, making it a seasonal record, which they succeeded ultimately. Anyway, for a band that is already known for their comic image, this album comes off as less of a novelty than the bulk of Christmas metal albums. Their style is already rooted in punk and hardcore with all the metal trimmings, which somehow spawned the term humorcore. Flat out. The music is fucking badass, bro. It's nasty at the same fucking time. Tracks like Holiday Hate, Jingle Bell Metal. This album gets 4 out of 5 stars for me. Psychostick's third album, and my personal favorite album that they released, was called Space Vampires vs. Zombie Dinosaurs in 3D. They released that in 2011. It is the band's first studio album to have Matty J, aka Pool Moose, slapping the bass. The difference between Psychostick and bands like, I don't know, say like Meshuggah or brutal bands in that specific genre is that Psychostick makes me laugh, bro. Bands like Behemoth don't do that. I remember when somebody initially showed me Psychostick, I was instantly blown away because I was not aware that you can bring the comic. I mean, music could be, I wasn't aware that music could be like this, like comic based. You know, I mean, the humor in this project lands fucking nicely, especially with Rob's explanations on various topics, be it on the ridiculous lyrics on the song Because Boobs. Check out that song. They have a video for it too. Or on the brooding first half of My Creepy Girlfriend. I seen her one day at the grocery store. She had a jar of pickles and ingredients for s'mores. I said to her, s'mores are sweet, but I'm sweeter. She laughed and said, sure you are, make me a believer. Oh, s'mores. But this album is a very entertaining album, and I give it a solid 5 out of 5. Well done, boys. Psychostick's fourth album was called Revenge of the Nerds, and that was released in 2014. The album was recorded in the band's own studio funded by the fans through Indiegogo. Now, I didn't know that, but the studio took 6 months to build, and the band announced the fundraiser on a webcast upon the release, and the video Obey the Beard, which that song in its entirety talk about beards the entire way through. Now, I said this at the beginning. When I was in the PA hardcore band Closer to Hell, I actually got to share the stage with these fucking hooligans alongside Mushroomhead and Blue Felix. But at the time they just released this album, just go ahead and listen to the track NSFW. Do me that solid favor. Lyrically, it just contains the word fuck sung to different tunes. Or the song Dogs Like Socks. It's just a song about the fact that dogs chew socks. If I had to describe Psychostick to anybody, I'd say they are kind of like South Park meets, I don't know, Mr. Bungle. When in reality, they make the band Ailstorm sound like King Crimson. I'm just gonna simply say this. This new album features 21 songs, right? Skits, and songs that will make you fucking listen to it. Until you catch all the references from pop culture, the metal scene, and moments of, did he just fucking say that? Fast-paced thoughts of being stalked by a waterfowl in the song Quack Kills. Psychostick's fifth album was called Do, and it was released in 2018. The album is dedicated to the memory of Horizon bassist Rustin Luther, who died in 2017 of a brain tumor. He is featured in the song Introvert Party Time. It is also the band's last album to feature bassist Matty J. Pulmoose. He left the band in 2024. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Comedy Albums chart. So congrats, guys. Now let's get into this album, shall we? Track 1 is titled We Are a Band. It starts with a melodic synthesizer and a classic guitar riff. And if you wonder what, and just in case if you wonder what they're talking about, listen to this 2 minute song. It should explain it all. But the track You Can Maybe Do It. It's a heartwarming song about how to work through life experiences. Track 4 is called Adulting. Definitely got me right in the feels. Adulting is suffering, and suffering is not for me. This is one I think we can all relate to. No one actually enjoys adulting. So bang your fucking head to this song. Epic fucking breakdowns as you suffer through your own adulting issues. Track 5 had me crying laughing. From the Heart I Hate You, it's called. It's not your average love-hate song, as you can probably imagine from these guys. It does have a slow melody where the band harmonizes the most beautiful parts of the song. If you do, and if you don't have a sense of humor, maybe skip this one. Actually, if you don't have a sense of humor, rethink your whole life and why you're taking it too fucking serious. Maybe you need Psychostick to fucking light you up a bit. Any user, the song Introvert Party is probably my favorite song on the album. They take something so real and make fun of it, while continuing to make it relatable. It's a special kind of talent right there. This is a comedic relief, in my opinion. Awesome fucking badass low-end bass lines. Impressive fucking guitar riffs. Deadly drum beats. And, of course, Rob's voice is just fucking gnarly. Not only are they funny as fuck, but they're also kick-ass fucking musicians, too. I give this album 4 out of 5 stars. Alright, so Psychostick's 6th album was called In Stuff, and that was released in 2022. This record is a B-sides and rarities album containing mashups, covers, parodies, and originals spanning over Psychostick's over 2-decade long career. It's a Sepultura styled cover of the Ray Parker Jr. 1984 hit theme song for Ghostbusters is a song on there. A metal cover of the iconic Monty Python classic Galaxy song is on there. Just to dabble in just a little bit, about that much. There's one live song called the Sombrero Prophecy, where fans battle for the honor of wearing a sombrero. The boys were quoted in saying, "We've been trying to put it on an album for fucking years." They kept saying, "This album already has enough tracks, let's put it on the next one." This album gets 4 out of 5 stars for me.